Stream's been dying and resurrecting on its own for 10 minutes, but that was a big down. Yeah. Fucking annoying, man. I think, dude, this is gonna be my project this weekend, but I think the I have a long ass Ethernet cord that goes all the way to my living room. I'm playing from my room, and it's been like stepped on like several times. So this weekend I aim to, cause I have these like brackets with screws, and I'm just gonna put them on the ceiling, run them up to my PC, so it's not like on the fucking ground anymore. Because this is getting really annoying. I'm probably gonna have to buy another, because I got at least I got a spare one that's that long. But yeah, we're gonna fix this shit. But yeah, Underrail might be worth looking at. They're making a second one. Maybe. I just struggle to get into them like 2D style games. What is it? Is it like the isometric? Is that what they call it? For like Fallout specifically. My cable's just in the root. Yeah, I wish I had that set up. Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. 'Cause I ran the cable to my room occasionally for my PlayStation whenever I would stream. Like 2.5D. Not sure if I'm into that either. Oh no, I just like 3D games, I like shooting shit, or slashing shit. Although I will say the exception to that obviously is Knights of the Old Republic. Probably like really my main one exception. And Dragon Age. I'll say Dragon Age. Because that one is kind of a little similar to Knights of the Republic in gameplay. I can't remember. Is it real time with pause? It's been a minute since I played. Both the real time with pause and Jade Empire has, yeah, Jade Empire too, forgot about that. Yeah. Has a pause, but you can't use it like the planet attack or nothing, so it's not really necessary. Yeah, that's kind of true. I think they were just basing it off of kind of the success they had with KOTOR, because it's in the same engine as well. I mean, granted, I guess it's not like you need the engine to go pause, but I think mechanically they were just kind of going based off the hype with Knights of the Old Republic. But yeah, it's not like super necessary. It was super necessary. Follow-up strikes. If you know, you know. Yeah, I know, and I keep thinking about Jade Empire as well, like how sad I am that never turned into a franchise, but I didn't really like the idea they had for a sequel to that. Because they wanted to do like a cyberpunk-esque sequel. And I really like that world that they built in Jade Empire. I really like that, you know, Chinese-inspired setting. I feel like you don't really see that a lot. Everything's like medieval fantasy, and I'm not, you know, with the exception of Dragon Age, I'm not really a fan of that. Not for lack of trying, I will say. It's just not my thing. Although I will say I do want to try watching Game of Thrones, maybe except until the last season, and then Witcher 3 as well. And I actually did try Witcher 3. I just like suck ass at it, and I mean like I'm very bad at it. Cyberpunk or steampunk? Because I could see it being steampunk or gearpunk. It already has aspects of that. Yeah, I guess it kind of does. Especially steampunk. I don't know, but I like that that feudal setting that they had. Yeah, honestly, like a kind of direct sequel, or at least like relatively close to the time frame. I guess the only thing is they would kind of have to decide like a canon ending. Technically, there are like 3 endings. But one of them is like... Oh, fuck. Dude, I should have installed the fourth mod. This would have helped me out a lot right here. But yeah, I didn't want to see Cyberpunk, a Cyberpunk style sequel like right after that. Like maybe like I said, if it would have become a bit more of a larger franchise, then maybe as like a third game, it would have been a cool concept to me. I swear I already killed the fucking Deathclaw mother. And the alpha male. Speaking of alpha males, I want to make fun of somebody later. That's not the only game that was wasted. Way of the Samurai's 5th game was canceled, and they never made a different Way of the game. Same format. Who's shooting? Uh-oh. These fuckers. Way of the game, the same format would have worked with any setting. Way of the ninja, way of the knight, way of the gunslinger. Yeah, that sucked. But I mean, at least it has multiple games. Jade Empire never even got that. And it kind of sucks to see the shit state of BioWare nowadays. Seems like the only thing that they've done in recent history that hasn't pissed off the fans is releasing the Legendary Edition. But even then, they were kind of being soy, and they got rid of the butt shots. That was pretty fucking gay. That's why I call it lack of ass effect. No, but I mean, it's still a great trilogy, even without that. But I don't know, it just felt very virtue signaling. It does, but they're short games with self-contained stories set in a specific city or area with different story routes over a period of a few days. Could lend itself to any setting. Yeah, exactly. Or it could have gotten the Sleeping Dogs treatment, but I guess technically Sleeping Dogs you could consider like a equal or spiritual successor because they're based off the true crime games.
Hi.
Yeah, I did install. Well, I don't remember if I installed them, but I know I bought them. Actually, I did get, like, just yesterday, I got a 4 terabyte SSD. So we'll be installing a shit ton of games here soon.
So good to see you.
Took care of Cuncy McLean.
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. You're the best. You are the best. Okay? You just keep it up. Good things coming to you. Come on back. I have another job for you. You take care now.
Take care now. Dude, honestly, the voice acting in this, like, all the Some Guy mods are pretty fire.
So good to see you.
Contract, please.
Ooh, you got good timing because we have a huge job. Very important. Shit is hitting the fan. Caca all over the place. Alright? Django Westwood. Greatest bounty hunter since Stephen Randall, they say. He has come to the Mojave. Would he go to the Strip, home to tons of people and titties and money and opportunity? No. Would he go to
Titties.
other places that make more sense? Fuck no. He has gone to Goodsprings, little shithole town with evil magnetic energy drawing everything in. So you've got to go to Goodsprings once again, find this son of a bitch, and kill him. Now you might think, oh, it's just a simple job. Put a little 22 in there. No, this is hard. Okay, I'm gonna say this is hard because this cocksucker will fucking kill you. He has killed more people than anyone since Marco. If you don't know about Marco, well, I can't fucking help you. Okay, I don't know what else to compare to. I'm out of analogies. All right, you just gonna have to go find this son of a bitch. Make sure you got the Kims, all your goofy ass companions. I've seen them. They're all fucking strange and they make me uncomfortable, but I tolerate it because I'm a professional, all right? But this time, you just get them all. I don't care if it's a fucking roach and a goddamn zombie with a rubber glove. You get them motherfuckers together, and you get all your Kims, all your bullets, all your armor. You go fight this motherfucker. Because he's going to come at you full force, alright? He'll fucking kill you. Take my word for it. Big bonus on this one, though. Judge Richter hates this motherfucker. Hates him worse than somebody telling him no more kids for you. So just go kill him, come back and get paid. We'll go from there, alright? You take care now.
I love how these mods are, like, not just individual, like, self-contained. I do love how they all reference each other, and the way this guy kind of created, like, his own little world within the world of Fallout New Vegas. And the way he builds up these characters as well. Yeah, honestly, the modding of Fallout New Vegas is on fire. Some of the voice acting in a few mods are, I mean, not amazing, but it's not like these guys are getting paid, so you get what you pay for. And if they are getting paid, I doubt it's that much. But I don't really think any of them are, to be honest. It's like fan films, like, anytime there's because I don't really watch fan films that often. I think the only two I've watched, or that I can at least recall, is that Revan fan film, which it was pretty, for a fan film, it's pretty good. And then there was that this one is like a little bit harder judged because it was like very short. The that Punisher, I think Dirty Laundry, I guess it's not technically Punisher. But also they had like Ron Perlman in that, so they had to have had like some kind of connections to get Ron Perlman in there. I mean, and they had Thomas Jane as well. This fucker. I guarantee you these are fucking death claws. Loud. Don't you dare fucking touch my dog, bitch. About to go John Wick on your ass. I'ma get medieval on you. Frig off. Oh, don't tell me you're dead. Okay. I saw him turn green and I was worried. But then again, I guess if he was dead, I wouldn't even have that perk in the first place. Fuck off. Alright, we're gonna have to sell some shit.
The store
Oh, this
is
is
currently
fucking bullshit, bro. I hate that it does this.
due to unexpected
This has never happened to
circumstances.
me.
Please come back later.
Yeah. You're gonna sell me some fucking guns, dude.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
That's why I'm here.
I am ready to process our transaction.
You broke motherfucker. Yeah, that I'll definitely take any day of the week. Your coat. whatever. Sell that too.
This key.
I don't care about that. That is so fucking... Josh, what are you doing? We gotta look Smaxer down. Radiation. Yeah, so going back to what I was talking about earlier with the whole alpha male shit, one of my fucking coworkers, he was like, we gotta look Smaxer down, talking about clavicular. Can't remember what the fuck they were talking about. I guess it was some controversy. It might have been that time he got caught with a bunch of drugs. I don't know if you guys have seen this guy went to France and got rejected by French girls. Like, damn, bro. Well, I don't know. The French don't like nobody, but man's getting mogged by the French. How the fuck do you get mogged by the French? Like, you gotta be pretty fucking pathetic to get mogged by, like, those fucking soy losers over there. Soyed out losers. Some people be looking like they max in the wrong looks, looking like the ugly tree. Fucking hell. Man. Of course, whenever I try to read the fucking comments, that shit pops up. Oh, hey, Zach Hazard's live. Pulling it up on my... Looking like the ugly tree didn't just beat them. It fucked their mom. I don't know, looks max. I don't know, people have started overusing the term maxing. It's gotten gay. I never even heard the term looks maxing until, like, that guy came into prominence. I don't know, guy just seems like another dipshit streamer doing stupid shit. We need to get rid of that, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, speaking of, you hear of Johnny Somali? He's getting the... I think it was like the minimum sentence. I don't remember if it was the minimum, but like, prosecution was pushing for a heavier sentence. I think he was trying to cop a plea or some shit. Of course, I could be getting that wrong, the exact details. But obviously he wants less jail time. The Korean government, or the judge or whatever, was like, he's only going to get, his sentence will not be changed. And I don't know if that's for like financial reasons or what, but either way, it's like, dude, don't fucking let this guy out. He's gonna get out and then he's gonna fucking go back to doing retarded shit. I don't know, I just hate this whole culture of, like, being a fucking retard and profiting off of it. Like, Western cultures are so fucking degenerate, bro. Next time you're having a drink and some dumbass asks what you're doing, even though you're clearly drinking, just say you're piss maxing. Yeah, I guess if you're drinking beer for sure. Fuck. I heard the name mentioned by Asman, but I have no idea who he is. Clavicular or Johnny Somali? I would be shocked if you didn't know who Johnny Somali was. He's that dumb shit streamer that was, like, harassing people in Japan and South Korea. Yeah, I am, like, very shocked. Yeah, he's just some fucking retard. And he got arrested in Korea. New meta is bringing homemade algae to the reflective pool and then throwing it in and then uploading the picture. What? Oh, wait, bringing... Dude. Fall down, motherfucker. I don't know, I thought the new meta would be as retarded as possible on camera. Live on camera. Actually, you want to know what the new meta is for art? It's a banana taped to a fucking wall. Dude, I swear to God, man. Man, we need like a purge or something.
That's close enough. What do you want with the Great Khans?
Nothing right now.
Don't leave a trail.
What are you, fucking Australian? Get out of my country. Go back to where you came from. That's a joke, by the way. I love Australians. I actually do like Australians. I met this Australian guy whenever I was in Japan for, or whenever me and Chachi were in Japan for Star Wars Celebration. He was a nice fellow. Whoopi and the other old women saying it's Trump. Everything is Trump's fault. Like the fucking, they can fall off their fucking bike and it's Trump's fault. There's algae in the pool, even though people have been putting algae. She tried to explain to her equally dumb audience how there was never any algae in the pool, so there shouldn't be any. As what? Dude, oh my God, this is gonna give me a fucking headache, man. Oh, I've been trying to stay out of the fucking political news also. It's just been not voting well for my I guess my outlook on life currently. As stuff she hasn't done understand that stuff grows when it's not been taken care of. She can't understand where the algae came from. You can get your political news from in Africa instead. I think I'm just gonna try to avoid it altogether. I don't know, the hot topic is Israel. News only hurts the brain. Yes, I do agree with that. That's why I've been like really trying to just stick to MMA news recently. I've been consuming a lot of that kind of content. Yeah, because it's just like nothing's good's ever happening. That we have like so much access to information at a rapid rate. You know, it's. And I think it's honestly done like that on purpose to just kind of demoralize people, and to obviously like sway their minds towards one side or the other. Although like media in general is definitely like heavily swayed towards a specific side. That's honestly why journalism. I mean, that's not the only reason why journalism sucks. I mean, one of the big parts is just that everybody just wants clicks. Everything's all geared towards ad revenue and making money and controversy. You know, I kind of miss the days whenever YouTube wasn't so focused on like clicks and like just so algorithmically driven. Whenever people were actually able to like experiment and make different types of content. Because now it's like some new bullshit formula that usually pops up. Like people asking like fucking sexual questions in street interviews to random ass people. That's one I see a lot. Fake pranks. That one I think has been going on for like almost a decade by now. It's just exhausting. There are no sides, they're just the left hand and the right hand, and they both belong to an old dude who's in the process of fucking your mom. I get my news from Bobby Bass. Dude, I would love to get my news from Bobby Bass. I feel like he'd have a good spin on it. Like motherfucker, what's wrong with you? What do you mean that these motherfuckers are just shooting alligators in the swamps of Florida? I don't know. That's the best I can manage. That's the first thing that came to mind was Clavicular doing that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like people talking about content creators doing stupid shit is like less mentally draining than like actual bad shit going on in the world. Especially whenever like the content creators getting fucked over, like the nuisance streamers. I remember like, I don't know, there's just no fucking justice in the world, but I was thinking about saying that, and what came to mind was I was driving to work, and there was this fucking dipshit Jeep. Some people try to pass me for like no fucking reason. It's like, motherfucker, like, wake up 10 minutes earlier, leave your house, like something. Like, you're not that fucking important, bro. Like, people in this town drive like they're the president trying to get to Air Force One during DEFCON 1. Like, it's actually ridiculous, but he ended up passing me, and then I had the integrity to stop for a red light, and then I was just like, dude, there's no fucking justice in this world. I was just being over dramatic as hell. I don't know. Well, I also just do get like really bad road rage. It's mostly like me yelling. I don't really like, oh fuck.
You done motherfucked yourself, partner.
Bullshit. Well, I didn't need chems after all, Bobby. You was wrong. He's just Morty with some balls and a possible opium addiction. Which one? The old guy that's fucking everybody's mom. Bobby Bass. Robert. You know, I've never actually met any, well, not that I can think of off the top of my head, but I never really met anybody that goes by the name of Bobby. And I have met one person that goes by the name of Jim. I feel like the name Jim has been like kind of phased out in a sense. Like, who the fuck names their kid Jim? I know it's like Jim James or whatever the fuck, but and it is kind of interesting to me how people just come up with, like, why is Why is Will and Bill so like interchangeable? Or like fucking okay, this is one that I really don't know the history behind is Richard and Dick. Like I'd imagine they kind of had a bit of a different connotation back whenever people used to name their children that, but why would you call it Richard Dick? You call Robert Bob and Bob Bobby. Yeah, I actually work with a Robert. He's a fucking pain in the ass. He seems to piss everybody off too. Yeah, I've definitely met a lot of Roberts, just none that go by Bob or Bobby. Hey, yeah, let's go get some drinks with Bob. I mean, if it's Bobby Bass, that's different. I like Bobby Bass, but who the fuck wants to call themselves Bob? Bobbert. Yeah, I actually do call the Robert at work that Bobbert. I mean, not to his face. Not that I'm afraid to say it to his face. I just never think of it whenever like I see him. I don't ever think like, hey, Bobbert. I also like usually try to avoid interacting with him because he's kind of fucking annoying. I don't like talking to people that annoy me, but I have to talk to them every day. Richard Willie Peter Johnson. That would be an interesting name. Yeah, you know what? I try to recommend to people, do not fucking work in customer service. I've been doing this shit basically for like 10 years. This shit sucks. It's ass. I'm tired of it. Especially when you talk to retards all day. Oh, do they do their... Oh, yeah, they do. Yeah. Why are there so many different names for Dick? That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Dude, I was kind of like low energy before this stream, but I had a green tea. But it might be wearing off.
Prim wimped out and accepted NCR rule. Some people will do anything to feel safe. Prim is a new sheriff. That should keep the powder gangers away.
So good to see you.
I killed Django. Django!
Lordy, let me tell you, when you walked through the door, I was ready for anything because I wasn't sure who was going to come back, you or Django. But clearly you won, so here's your money. We got one last humongous job for you, so come back when you're ready. Take care now.
I don't think you should get wired from T. Did I say wired? Well, either way, well, I mean, I drank a green tea. It had a little bit of caffeine in it. I was trying not to, like, drink too much, because I think we're almost done with this, by the way. I would like to go to sleep tonight. But I also did want to do this stream. So it was either, like, you were going to get a low-energy version of me, or I had to drink the tea. So I chose the tea.
So good to see you.
I would like a contract, please.
Big job. After this, I actually don't know if we'll have anything for you, but fuck it, there's a payday. Senator Robertson, NCR, 5th District, wherever the fuck that is. He wants to run for president. Normally I could give a baker's fuck, but his whole platform is gonna rest on kicking Judge Richter and me and you out of the Mojave. He's the one been scheming all this shit behind our back, riling up the hobos. Judge Richter's angry. He's so angry, he won't even touch his little boys. That's how angry he is. And let me tell you, mister, that's pissed off. Lucky for us, you don't have to go to California or some bullshit, because that's more work than we're interested in, believe me. Here's the thing. You go into that bath, look out for the bodyguards, take this little nice subsonic 22, you put that real gentle in the back of his head, and we're golden. You go on ahead, you go take care of the senator, you remember, strength of character, good judgment. You go, good luck to you.
Anyway.
No, I said wired. You just said it's wearing off, but there shouldn't be anything to wear off. Pretty sure it has less caffeine than like cocoa. I think it's around like 25 to 50 milligrams. And it like varies, but it at least wakes me up for whenever I'm like feeling a little drained and I'm about to do a stream. Like, it would probably keep me up on a weekday whenever I'm actually trying to, like, go to sleep at a set time. But it's Friday, so I'll go to sleep later. If it was, like, a weekday, I'd probably drink the decaffeinated teas, which still only has, like, 6 milligrams. But I'm also not, like... Well, I don't know. I kind of have been drinking a little bit of caffeine. But I got off the coffee. So I guess my my tolerance is slightly lower. A bit. You'd get that much from smelling a rag soaked in Red Bull. I mean, hey, it's not like a shit ton. I wouldn't say I'm like wired, but it was enough to like, you know, wake me up to where I can be like a little bit coherent and, you know, chat for a stream. But not enough to like keep me awake throughout the entire night. Like, you know, I'm not doing that fucking Tony Montana cocaine. But dude, actually, speaking of cocaine, I tried this Colombian coffee that was supposed to be like a decaf. I think I had like 2 or 3 of them, and I swear that label was lying because I drank what should have been decaf. And I was not able to sleep, like, at all. Like, I maybe got in an hour of sleep. And I had work the next day. So that, like, really fucked me over. I swear, they must have gotten the batch mixed up or something. I haven't drank it since. Or I might have drank it, like, once or twice whenever I really needed it. But yeah, that was ridiculous. Like, there's no way I'm drinking a decaf and I have only been able to get 1 hour of sleep. That was ridiculous. Genuinely ridiculous. I need to get that that frickin' Vito tube up and running.
Guess you're not so good at hiding, huh?
Huh? I'll let you take care of him. Dude, I hate when it does that shit. You should make some coffee fudge. Like fudge that's coffee flavored. I've never had that. There's this like chocolate and vanilla swirl that you're fucking okay. Dude, this scared me for a second there. I thought that bitch was about to crash. No, there's this chocolate and vanilla like swirl that I like to get from Cracker Barrel. That fudge. Have I been to the strip?
Move along.
Okay. Not gonna vaporize me as soon as I get through. Oh no. Hey.
Fucking Crocker couldn't find his ass if it wasn't on his backside. Just lost a month's caps.
The strip's not a bad place if you love terrible things.
Watch your caps. They go.
Hey, I'm rich. Yeah, sugar, buttermilk, and a bit of coffee melted in. Oh, that's interesting. I guess I haven't had that much fudge. Not because I don't like it. Just because it's... Actually, it's probably because I like it a little bit too much. Like, honestly, not eating that entire like bar of fudge from Cracker Barrel is even difficult like that. That is fucking good. But no, I
Beg
haven't
your
had that.
pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons?
Sure.
My deepest apologies, but we...
You are inconvenient to me, fucker.
Watch out!
Watch out!
Wait, what? What are you watching out for? I haven't started anything yet. That's why you make it sweet, so you only have a piece. Like, very rich. But I don't know if I would want that then. Like, if I want to finish the... Oh, fuck. Yeah, 'cause if something's like too rich, then it kind of man, I don't want to say it ruins it, but it kind of does. I'm being honest. You know what? These can be put to use, even though I might not use this save again. I have played this before, but I cannot remember if that was like actually the last mission. Yeah, because there's this thing that I tried recently that like it would have been good if it wasn't like so like rich, like way too much sugar. I think I might have, ironically, I think it was in Las Vegas. Yeah, speaking of, that actually reminds me, I gotta upload those pictures to the Discord for Jax.
The Ultralux is fancy.
Navy Corpsman? Oh, wait.
When I see
Oh, are
their
you fucking
staff.
shitting me? I swear it was telling me to leave the casino. But I was kind of going on a little bit of a little rant there. Little tangent.
Beg your pardon, but...
Yes, fine. Fuck off.
Bring it.
Arcade, wake up. Dude, so I was at work yesterday, right? And then so usually this is how it goes. I'm usually the only one there for like the first hour. I get in at 7. Sometimes my boss shows up at like 7, but not usually. He's usually in at like 8. We have a bunch of fucking lazy ass. Well, we have one lazy ass airman that doesn't do fucking shit. Doesn't answer phones or nothing. Comes in the morning for like no reason. I like you might as well not even fucking be there. Like he's there for coverage and he doesn't fucking do shit. Anyways, that's a whole nother rant. And I can actually get into that. But just for context, usually I'm the only one in between like 7 to 8. So the dipshit airman shows up, but of course he does fucking nothing. But you know, so the one time we don't get calls like in the morning, like I hear my boss like answering the phone, and then fucking he's saying you know, something about, oh, I'm at work and then I will do what I want. I will do what I want. And then he's like, look, you're clogging up my line. And then like his phone keeps ringing and he keeps hanging up, and I can tell he's talking to the same person. But as the conversation goes on, what does he say? He's saying something about like getting a lawyer and shit. And then he said, actually I'm gonna have to pull up the messages. I can't remember everything he said. I was telling Chachi as it was like happening what he was saying. But like some crazy shit that I've never heard him say at work. I gotta scroll up. Yeah, then he starts talking about, oh, I'm gonna take away the Venmo. He starts talking about like selling the house, getting a lawyer, and then like how, and I'm gonna guess at this point it's his wife. He says something about how one of their friends gave their daughter like a 0 alcohol beer. And then eventually he says, this is why we are never getting back together. I was like, dude. And then he kept hanging up. She kept calling. Because his wife doesn't. His wife is a stay-at-home mom. So then, after all this, he tells me, he's like, don't get married. I was like, and I fucking heard the conversation. I'm sure he might have thought I tuned it out. And I was at first until I heard like the way he was talking. So then I asked him, why is that? He's like, it's fun until it isn't. I was like, you know, I heard the conversation, so I don't need any more clarification. I mean, I didn't say that, but. And then I go around asking, I was like, dude, there was at least like 6 people in the office. I was like, how the hell did nobody else hear this? Because I'm not going to fucking spread around word of his divorce if that's what's happening. You know, but. And like the only other person that was relatively in the vicinity of it, like I don't really gossip with her. I don't really talk to her a whole lot. Like she's a nice person, but like, you know, I don't want to ask her like, did you hear Harley's conversation with this guy? But yeah, like despite him having the conversation at work, I mean, it's still not my place to fucking spread his business. I have that level of integrity, I guess. But yeah, arguing with your wife at work is fucking wild. Wait, what am I doing here? I was going back to Bobby Bass. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm just not used to seeing it from this angle. Then I was following the waypoint, but I wasn't that forgetful, Ellen, in case you were wondering. I don't have dementia. Yeah, hopefully not at all, but like, God forbid. I mean, obviously I don't have it right now, but hopefully I don't get it like in the future is what I'm saying. I take my fish oils and I get my daily intake of omega-3s, so that's not fun. So I think I'm good there. Take full advantage of dementia. Walk into a room and say, huh, why am I in here? But have your dick already out like you were coming for a piss. Dude, even if I had dementia, I don't think I would want to do that. I would definitely laugh my ass off if somebody else did it, though. I wouldn't want to see it happen, but I would want to hear about it. The fuck?
So good to see you.
Alright, I took care of Senator Bobertson.
I knew you were going to take care of it. It's that strength of character. You remember when you first came in here? Judge Richter wanted me to personally thank you. He took time out from his playtime with the boys to send a big bag of caps and his personal thanks. I wish I had more jobs for you, but frankly, you've killed everybody that needs killing. I'm real proud of you. Real pleased to have worked with you. Hope to work with you again in the future. You take care now.
Alright. So we're gonna just go back to career going postal since I'm actually surprised I finished this quick. I feel like I didn't before. But I do know that this is shorter than like all the New Vegas Bounty series. Dude, I cannot wait to play the Ballad of Bobby Bass. That, like, I think Mike Burnfire and Zach Hazard were playing it recently, or on the videos they uploaded. So I stopped watching their videos not because, well, I mean, I love their content, but I stopped watching their videos because I don't want to spoil the mods for myself. Like, I want to play through the story and then watch their commentary because I don't know, they're just fucking hilarious together. But alright, I've drank not alcohol, by the way. Throwing it out there, even though the stream would probably be a lot more fun if I did, but I'm saving destroying my brain cells for the Conor McGregor fight if it happens, and possibly 4th of July. But anyways, no, what I was saying was, pretty sure I was saying that yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get off of this save. I gotta load up my new profile because I figured out how to work profiles in like Vortex and in MO2. So we're gonna go back to career going postal number whatever the fuck it is, and I'm gonna retitle the stream, and then yeah, after I go and take a piss. So for some reason, like, I feel like I have to wait a few minutes before I start up a new profile, just because like it'll mix the saves for like no reason, and then it'll fuck with my mods, so I really don't want to have to deal with all that, and then I have to end up like exiting the game anyways. I love telling people I haven't drank in like 9 years. They ask, oh no, why? Were you an alcoholic? No, I just don't like the taste. Well, yeah, I feel like I was gonna say, you just gotta find something you like. But you know what? Nowadays, I'm like, if people don't drink alcohol, I kind of respect that. So, more power to you. But if you drink beer or liquor, I'll read your chat once I get back. All right, sorry about that. I've drank a lot of fluids. I drank like 2 large teas, non-alcoholic beer, and some water. And I pissed like 10 times before the stream, and I still gotta fucking go. I drank a tea during the stream. Because like these streams where I'm just like actually talking the entire time, like I'm not used to that. Like even at work, I have to answer phone calls and talk to retards, but I don't like talk the entire day, so I'm not really like used to it. But anyways, I really haven't in that long. The only stuff I like is like tastes like candy. May as well just have candy. I don't like beer. I had different beers. Last time I was drunk was my 21st birthday. I was with my stepbrother's side of the family. Everyone made a big deal about celebrating my 21st. Then forgot, and I spent it on a farm chopping wood. Okay, that kind of sucks. And celebrating a cousin's 19th birthday a month late. Man, I told him, fuck that, bro. Like, it's my day. It's my 21st. Oh, he's away for college. I didn't have that context. When I said that. Because he was away for college, and one of his barely 18 friends stole my spot by the bonfire. Man, that's fucked up. Along with my chair and my beer that was in the cup holder, he had his girlfriend on his lap. Yeah, for a second there, I thought you were going to say his girlfriend was on your lap. I would have been like, okay, that's very awkward. But I have kind of experienced a similar situation. Not exactly that, but, and they were both drinking from my bottle. It was confusing and bewildering. That is very... Okay, yeah, that's weird. I didn't say anything to see how long it took to for them to remember it was my birthday. Damn, that's fucked up. I know, it's supposed to be your date. What? Also, I've made the decision that I am not gonna look for every single fucking, like, completionist item. I am just gonna console command that shit in because it takes way too long. I've already done it, like, at least 8 times, so I've earned my stripes as far as I'm concerned. I've earned the right to just console command it in. Yeah, man, that's kind of messed up. How long did it take them to remember that, though? I don't have sprint on here. Well, I did, but I don't think I assigned it to the right key. Or it might not be assigned at all.
Getting grilled.
Why the police shirt? Now you need to end the stream hitting a minority. Hold on, let me see. Do I have one? Oh, she's white. Do ghouls count as a minority? Alright, we need to get some clothes on you.
Let's steal.
Sexy sleepwear. Fuck it. Dude, I love this Beretta and the sound effects. I think the sound effects are sexy. Fuck. Oh, fuck me, dude. The sound effects are gone. Or at least the... This is bullshit, bro. A little while after we arrived, they remembered my older brother forgot to tell anyone, and that day he was called into surgery. Oof. So even when he remembered what day it was, he forgot to tell anyone. I mean, that's kind of understandable-ish, I guess. Yeah. I don't mind people forgetting, but for like 2 years, everyone shut up because what they were planning. Because you only turned 21 once, and then they all forgot. Dang, dude, that sucks. Wish you could have had a blast. I had a blast my 21st. I went to Florida and got like fucking plastered. It was fun. That was back when drinking was actually fun. Nowadays, I just get like 2-day hangovers.
To be a nice, well, nice enough. You're at the Ghouls Gala area. Now make him stay. So, this is where I'm supposed to put on the show. Played better venues, let me tell you. What's that there? Wiring? Looks like it's tied to the sound system in the villa. Except for that snipped section there. So, what? I stand here, hold the two ends in my hands, and tap them together like cymbals?
Yeah.
Well, safely? Around here, that word doesn't come cheap. Look, I strike up the speaker system. There's going to be ghosts all over this place. Any change in the sounds around here... the ghost people are not big on talking. They are big on listening. Hunting. Killing. More vicious than music critics, trust me.
Alright, how's about I clear out all the ghost people in the area?
No, you want to know why? Because there's more beneath the streets, in the buildings, and no, everywhere else. They hear anything out of the ordinary, especially music screaming through the speakers when I close the connection. They'll be here fast.
Maybe there's something I can do.
You can look all you want. I still feel safer with a pair of hologram escorts to make it through the area.
Even though he doesn't deserve a good ending, but I always do it.
You sure came along
It was just a day for me, always was. I wouldn't mind forgetting. It and Christmas were never important in my family. Yeah, to be honest with you, I kind of hate celebrating my birthday nowadays. So I can kind of relate to that. Christmas, though, I kind of... I think in the Navy, like, it didn't really matter because, you know, I worked like 3 Christmases at least. Hell, dude, like, whenever I was in Japan, I had to do fucking inventory every like 12 hours. Not like any part of the 12 hours, I had to be there at like a specific fucking time. Because nobody, like, only one of the watchstanders, like, would be qualified to do it. And how that happened, I don't fucking know, because I'm supposed to be qualified to even, like, do that to stand that watch, but whatever. Yeah, I had to come, like, there was like 2 4-day periods that we had off, and I had to come in like every single fucking 12 hours. Yeah, it was pretty fucking shitty. But yeah, like, whenever I had to work all these Christmases, it wasn't really, it stopped really getting in the Christmas spirit. But I don't know, I would say, like, ever since I've been back, like, this town, it's, that's kind of changed for me.
Called Desmond a while ago, asking if he knew the way.
I do get in a little bit of the Christmas spirit nowadays. Dad. And I actually do kind of like as cheesy as it sounds. I do like the Christmas, you know, aesthetic. I also like the weather. I mean, out here in the asshole West Texas, it's not really like even ideal, but it's better than it is the rest of the year.
That means.
Christmas here is summer. Oh well, yeah. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to get in Christmas spirit if it was freaking summer. Yeah, I hate the fact that there's no sound effect. Oh, fuck off, bro. Alright, we're cheating, dude. Fuck it. Domino's swung by today after the foreman's accident. Wanted to know how I was handling it, if the boys and I were doing alright. Guy's a snake, playing on the fake charm, trying to be one of us. He asked if we were being paid as befits our skills. Instead, if we weren't, to come see him, he'd set us up. I'm not stupid. I seen the percentages. I know someone's making a killing off the corners we're cutting. Sounds like Domino and construction are arm in arm. Don't matter to me as long as the cash gets left in the drawer every week. What? Fuck.
Ghost.
I heard of a couple of nutters wandering the waste. One's a magician, and the other is fetish.
Where's the fucking radio, bro? Oh, get out of my way. There it is. What?
You have great room service.
But yeah, Alan, wait till you see all the Star Wars mods I got installed.
Watch the ground for bear traps in the openings for tripwires.
For that Halo 2 Wastelands playthrough I'm at. I got the first video like mostly done. There's just a few things that need editing.
Didn't think much of our chances. Now I'm thinking I was wrong. What's the next step? No. That if partner.
Need you to stay here and fire off the gala event.
Unless you get some hologram guards lit up in the courtyard below? No dice.
They are. Courtyard below. Did you not, like, pay attention the past 10 minutes?
Unless he's got a friend, no dice.
What, didn't I not just activate both of them? Holy shit. Fucking ridiculous. But anyways, yeah, I have like most of the first 3 episodes edited, but the only thing is I noticed after I recorded everything that there was like some issues with the audio. Specifically my audio, because I guess I had the mic a little bit too close, so it sounds like I'm fucking eating my mic, even though I'm not like right up against my mouth, but fucking sounds like it. Dude, there's 2 holograms. But yeah, otherwise, I mean, my Tale of Two Wastelands playthrough, I already have like hours of footage recorded. I'm gonna drop them probably weekly. I hope to get the first episode uploaded this week. What?
Didn't think much about. Unless you get.
Dude, I'm about to fucking tell him I'm gonna throw him off the roof. Fucking bull. Trying to figure out how to fucking fix it. Around all you want, dude. Look in front of your fucking face. There's 2 holograms.
Didn't think much of our chance. No. Look, you could offer me a steel-clad... No. They hear...
Alright, let me see. Oh, wait. What? Oh, wait. I forgot the stage.
Didn't think much of our chance.
Well, that's great. Oh, I guess we'll see what happens.
Do you know Randall? He gave me a contract, and time is money, and just about Spencer, I'll listen to his stories about Mississippi.
Alright, I take another drink of the... Dude, I think one thing I don't understand is all the cucking out to Dave Filoni from the Star Wars fan base. I mean, I guess you can say I didn't watch all of his work, so how can you criticize it? But the problem is that everybody tries to pin all the blame on Kathleen Kennedy, as if Dave Filoni hasn't been in charge for like God knows how long, ever since, you know, fucking Star Wars was sold. I mean, shit, he's been in charge since even before then. Like, Lucas was kind of tuned out. He even went back and made changes that, like, Lucas didn't want in the Clone Wars. Then, like, fucking bragged about it. Jesus. Like, hey, look at me. I'm gonna make all these fucking changes to Star Wars and nobody's gonna do anything because now I am the Senate. You know what I mean? Like, Dave Filoni's a fraud. He is... I don't want to call him a fake Star Wars fan, but he's definitely not this like expert that people make him out to be. I guess he is now, but even then, like, I hear complaints that he overrides his own canon. I mean, what they do at Disney at this point, Disney Star Wars, I could not give a shit less. I was like, people ask me, they're like, "Oh, have you like played this game, seen this trailer?" Like, the only trailers I've seen was that Pod Racer one, which I don't really give a shit about that game. No offense to those of you that do. But first of all, I don't really like racing games in general anyways. They're just not very fun to me. I like shooting things. And maybe a little bit of stabby, but like... I also just don't care about the new canon shit. Star Wars has been dead to me since like 2015. Realistically. I watched episode 7 against my will, kind of. Mostly, actually, yeah, kind of. Basically against my will. Because it was Christmas, and my dad was like, oh, well, you gotta watch new stuff, you want to criticize it. I was like, alright. I mean, I didn't pay for the tickets, so... I try not to give Disney my money where I can. And actually, I was in Ryan Kennel's Discord, and... the guy was like, yeah, I don't pay for Disney, they're immoral, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I mean, yeah, I don't really, like, go out of my way to pay for their products. I really try not to. Been kind of boycotting them since 2015. I don't know for anything Disney I've paid really since then. But I mean, I guess I pay for general Star Wars merch, but nothing like specific to anything new, like anything of the new canon. But then I was like, yeah, the only reason why I even have Disney Plus is because it's in a stupid ass fucking bundle for ESPN, Hulu, and Disney Plus. If I could have just gotten ESPN and Hulu, I would have, and I know Disney would have profited off that regardless, because they own Hulu, and then they own like a portion of ESPN. I think like a sizable portion, 30%. Could be wrong on that, but they do own a sizable portion of ESPN. Because they had asked the UFC not to put on any events during the pandemic, and that's whenever like they kind of figured out that Fight Island workaround, and that's whenever I kind of tuned out of the UFC for a bit. But yeah, so this guy was like, oh, why don't you just stream it? I was like, because I don't want to look at a shitty quality stream that's gonna break during the main event. Like, I'll just suck it up and pay the $80 because I'm a fucking retard. Even though like a lot of those pay-per-views suck. I mean, at least now I don't have to pay $80. Like, I think it was, the estimated total was like $1,000 a year. You watched every pay-per-view. Now, I may have, I may have tactically acquired ways to watch like some of the pay-per-views if it was like a shitty card. Like, I had to be a real dog shit card in order for me to, watch at a friend's house that was paying for the pay-per-view. We'll say. But yeah, I was like, dude, like, fuck yourself. Like, I'm not gonna watch the stream that is gonna crash during the main event. Like, the reason why I'm even there in the first fucking place. Damn, how am I getting lost here? Where? Or Doc really carve you up.
Didn't think much of our chat.
Yeah, they always make it seem so dire whenever you want to part ways with them. I actually hate that about this game. I think we should travel together. Ah, yes, I love dirty water. Can I get some purified water, please? Fuck off, beggar. Nice. Oh, I'll be right back. No. Oh, there it is.
Hate to make invasive comments, but
You know, I think one thing that does surprise me is like how incredibly retarded Reddit gets with their takes. And I mean, you really don't go to Reddit for good takes. If anything, you go like for the opposite of them. So any good comment, like any reasonable comment, usually gets downvoted anyways. Oh, yeah, dude. The amount of like Bethesda shillery on there like actually does amaze me. Hey, they're either shills or just straight up fucking retards because, like, and I didn't, so, you know, I read usually, like, the Fallout 3 threads, mostly because I'm like looking for answers about
Nice cigars.
modding or the GEC or whatever. But like, I was watching, I think it was Legacy Killer's video about Starfield, and like the amount of people defending Bethesda in that situation. Like, people said the game was unplayable, and then you get all these like negative fuck off, Planker. I gotta get rid of this Planker. Alright, I'm not gonna enjoy this at all. Oh, thank God. Oh, fuck, you're gonna trip the wire. What is a trap? I thought it was a grenade bouquet. Look at that eyeball. But yeah, I know, like, God forbid people complain about a game that doesn't fucking work. You know, because I've seen the, like, really just stupid fucking takes about Fallout 3. Like, they glaze the intro sequence, like, this is the best sequence I've ever seen. Like, what? Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, it's literally the most dragged out, unnecessary sequence ever. Not to mention the fact that there's, like, no player agency in that beginning sequence. Like, I mean, you could really argue that almost for the entire game, that it's, like, very linear in its main story. And the player is, like, not even that much of a driving factor in the entire story. Like, I mean, I guess you are a driving factor. You just don't really have any choice in how it goes. You have very little choice. And the main story is just not really like a good RPG. I mean, you can say that about like the side quests and stuff. Like, I mean, I can't really argue that. But even then, it's like the side quests just really seem to be very black and white. Like, you're either comically evil or you're like a little goody two-shoes. Whereas, like, New Vegas, they obviously have, like, all of the branching, like, choices of different ways that quests can go, and I think that was a very... one of the many great things about this game. You know, I will blaze Fallout New Vegas, like, till the day I die. But yeah, I mean... it's also like my second favorite game of all time, next to, right behind Knights of the Republic 2. And I was trying to think about it also. I was like, what are actually like my top 10 favorite games? After New Vegas, it's actually kind of hard for me to decide. You know, for the longest time, I didn't even have like a #1 favorite game. Fuck off, bro. Fuck off, Flanker. Fuck you. Sorry, my girlfriend was talking to me. Also had some Amazon packages come in. I got a, I think it's a GPU bracket holder. Also got a, I also got a 4 terabyte SSD like yesterday. So the story of that is what happened is that I got this GPU thing, and then I was like, well, fuck it, if I'm gonna open up my computer, I might as well at least like make it worth it. So I ended up getting that 4 terabyte, I think, for like, what was it? I think a little over 500. Yeah, I was like, might as well. 'Cause I hate opening up my computer. Ever since, like, I tried installing a 4 terabyte on my laptop, or a 2 terabyte SSD SATA, and it just does not work. Like, it's not even reading it in the BIOS. So I kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. And I know, and I'm a fucking IT, so it's kind of pathetic. But I was like, I do not want to open up my laptop and constantly just fucking deal with this. I guess it kind of also does remind me of work, because we did have to open up laptops like a lot, like replace hard drives, and that was kind of a pain in the fucking ass. Then we had to turn on the computer and make sure it worked, as we had to like load new images in them, and yeah, it was so fucking annoying. But maybe it just like reminds me of that. And we also had to like leave the building and go out into the hot ass Florida fucking swamp heat. It was bullshit. That's probably, I don't miss Florida. Definitely that humidity is like a bitch, though. Good riddance for that. And everything is fucking expensive over there. I already selected that. Fuck off. What? I actually hate doing this on the PC. Alright, dude, I'm about to just fucking cheat. This is bullshit, dude. Alright, we'll try once more. Yeah, fuck this shit. Fucking bullshit, dude. Oh wow, we actually got a match. Yes, turn those stupid ass speakers off. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys watched that UFC Freedom 250 event, but I did. And then, you know, I'm sure everybody there were like super fucking excited about the Blue Angels, the blue airplanes. And I guess I would understand if, you know, I didn't see them every fucking day whenever I was in Florida. I remember one time whenever I was in A school, and then the instructor was like, they fly every day, Tuesday and Thursday, and then, you know, just told us to like fucking get marching. And yeah, he wasn't lying about that. You would hear him every single fucking, you know, 2 days out of the week. Shit was annoying. And you know, the reason why I think about this is because my friend that I met in Japan, he was talking about how the Blue Angels were over there because he's in Maryland, and he was talking about the Blue Angels. I was like, oh yeah, they were over there for like Freedom 250. You know, they're the Navy's premier, I guess. You know, they do all these like air shows. I just get really annoyed by like. I think it's also, it doesn't help that I went to A school near a naval air station and that I worked on a naval air station for like 3 years. So, you know, once you hear enough planes, you're just like, dude, hurry the fuck up. And I think that's probably part of the reason why my hearing is so shit, is because of that and also working in like tech. You have to work like near servers that are running like 24/7. Yeah, I think the shit's good for you. You know, and then they told me, they were like, oh yeah, you're going to be in IT, you're going to get like good air conditioning. Bro, in the server rooms you get a good air conditioning, but like ever since I've been a civilian, like I ain't experienced none of that. In fact, like when I was in Florida, we had the AC go out like almost every fucking month. Like I was about to be like, dude, I am going home. Like, this is too fucking hot for, like, no reason. Like, this is not, like, a... And they would have us work under, like, the most shitty conditions, bro. It was so annoying. And the thing is, too, like, you know... And I love my supervisor from that job. I still talk to him. He, he sends me a message, like, every January 6th. Sends me a bunch of memes. But, You know, my supervisor Logan, he was like probably one of the coolest fucking supervisors ever, but he just didn't really have any backbone. But yeah, and he would never really like stand up for us unless it was something like really, really, really crazy. But otherwise, he just had us bend over and like backwards and do fucking work that wasn't even really in our contracts. My grandpa took me to see them once when I was little. Oh, where'd you see them at? And how'd you... I know I was just complaining about them, but how'd you like it? I hope you enjoyed it more than I did, because the novelty wears off after, like, seeing them 30 times, or hear them. Oh, why is Veronica wearing that fucking hobo suit? I swear it took that off.
You can't help but notice that the Brotherhood barely exists to these people out here. We're like an urban myth, no real presence on the outside. We just don't adapt like we should. Used to be that all you needed to get your way was a suit of power armor and a laser rifle. Now, people are armed and organized. They're not afraid. But we still stick to our old approach because it's all we know.
Power armor or laser rifles are still effective. I mean, they still put the fear of God into people.
Yeah, but only if you've got bodies to fill the suits. We don't take on new members. We're all descendants from the original Brotherhood. Something's gonna have to change, or the empty suits are gonna be all that's left of us. See you around.
Where the hell is Christine? Where's the other lesbian? Nothing against lesbians, by the way. Where the fuck is Christine? I'm tripping. What? I turned off all the speakers. Or is that one I was supposed to shoot out? Not what I meant to do. Oh my god, where have you been? Found a way to do the bypass from here. You should be able to use, just use that terminal over there. Gonna be okay up here? We'll get through this.
The bell tower. That's where you'll trigger the Gala event. It's a ways up. I'm sure you'll find a way to climb up there.
The Gala? It was alright. I don't remember much. A big crowd came to see. Yeah, I remember. I think they did do like an actual air show because you know they practice like every Tuesday and Thursday in Florida. I think I do remember seeing a big crowd one time watching them.
See you around.
Or there was like a get together or event or whatever. I didn't go to it. Or at least I guess I didn't like participate. 'Cause yeah, now that I think about it, I think it was they were talking about it, but I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to go to it. Yeah, 'cause we get that for free like every week, so there's really no point. He needs a wig or a hat. Yeah, I agree. It would look a lot better with that. I feel like somebody modded that in, but I wasn't able to find one. I actually haven't been modding because I'm using my Fallout from Steam right now. The Tale of Two Wastelands is from GOG. But yeah, I have 2 different instances of Fallout. I guess technically 3 now because I have that New Vegas Killer one. I tried installing New Vegas Killer. It worked for me before, but it was like even the standalone was incompatible with the New Vegas bounties, so I had to start up like a whole new profile for that. Oh, fuck off.
Have you heard of Malcolm Holmes? Heard a couple of lunatics screaming his name a while ago. Figure.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna remove this hobo suit. Oh, that's not exactly what I was going
Ooh, got
for.
something good for me? Is it a dress?
I thought she had the formal wear. I also wish Veronica had a better haircut. I don't I'm not a big fan of that one. I like the one that Mike and Zach Hazard had in their playthrough. I need to get that one. You know, I actually found a pretty good one. I tried to install it on Tale of Two Wastelands, but I don't know, there's some issue with it. I cannot remember off the top of my head. But I still have it installed, I just never activated it. I might try it on this save eventually. Actually, I need to port over some, or not port over, but just copy over some of those mods to this save. Or just download them straight from Nexus, since I have the mod manager for this one. Oh, I mean, I have a mod manager for both, but that one can automatically install them. Obviously. Dean just fucking standing here. I hope I didn't fuck things up. I like the remainder of the DLC. hell? Oh. Why would you tell me to go over here? Steam sale going on right now. Nothing seems to catch my eye. I only really play older stuff anyway, like Fallout New Vegas. Honestly, mostly same. But I will say that the 2 items I am interested in on Steam are, well, actually one of them is an older title, kind of. The Grand Theft Auto Definitive Edition collection and Stellar Blade. But yeah, for the most part, I do like completely agree with that. I don't know what it is.
For me? Do you mean it? No, it's too much.
Just said that like
okay,
10 minutes
but
ago.
It's too much. Oh, it's perfect. Thank you. I wish I had something to give you.
Okay. Interrupted me. Oh, she didn't get knocked down. She got a strong chin. Yeah, no, I don't know what it is. Just something about newer games, even if they're good sometimes, it's hard for me to get into. Like, I even find myself playing older games that I didn't originally play upon like release. Even Jade Empire, I didn't play that until 2021, and I love that game. I got a Sudeki recently. It's just all these AAA titles suck. All the corporations, like, once they get that money and they've like established their name, they just like get very complacent. It's like everything good that comes out is like indie games. I would say probably the newest title that I've really enjoyed was Cyberpunk. That was a pretty good game. But yeah, I mean, besides that, like, what is there? Like, all of the big franchises have kind of gone to shit. Jade Empire is really good. I love it. I mean, it's not like, you know, the most you know, groundbreaking story, but I think the gameplay is simple, but it's fun. I think for me, it's like about the it's about the world, is you know, unless I'm just missing out. It's more of like a well, I guess they kind of do have more titles like it coming out nowadays, especially with like Where Winds Meet, and there was another NetEase game. I can't remember what it was. But it looks pretty much exactly like Where Winds Meet. But it's like that, you know, that Avatar or The Last Airbender style, like, world. Asian fantasy type, as opposed to medieval. Yeah, actually, speaking of, that's what okay, this is fucking stupid. But yeah, for me, it was the world of it. Oh yeah, no, I remember what I was saying. I actually want to play Dragon Age Origins. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really super into medieval stuff, but I was really enjoying that. But yeah, that's the other thing too, like, all these big name companies, these big franchises, they all go to shit. I mean, Star Wars is like totally screwed. been screwed. It's been screwed from the beginning, and I've been saying it since 2015. Publicly.
Finally.
Dragon Age is kind of cooked. Well, from what I hear, you know, I heard Failguard was pretty terrible. I don't know, even Fallout, like, I don't have faith that Bethesda's gonna make, like, an actual good Fallout game. I guess depending on whether or not you consider Fallout 3 good. You know, going through Tale of Two Wastelands, I mean, there are good things about Fallout, but it's like... For me, it's just so imbalanced. I think that's really like the worst thing, because, and I was actually talking about this earlier, like with Fallout New Vegas, and you know, part of the problem is just like the setting. Because the Capital Wasteland doesn't really tell you much of where to go. I mean, there's that main quest, but you do just the main quest and then you're done in like 6 hours or fucking, or even maybe less. Like you want to do like side quests and stuff, and that was a mistake I made, was only doing the main quest the first time
He tried to teach me some doctoring, but
that I played it. So I beat the game like really fast, and I was thinking about it today. I was like, I haven't beat Fallout 3 since like, I think it was early, because the game came out in what, 2009, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I know like New Vegas was 2010, but yeah, whenever it came out, I beat it in like the early 2010s, and I haven't beat it since. And I always said too, I was like, and luckily, you know, Tale of Two Wastelands came out, but I always said like Fallout 3 and the New Vegas, with New Vegas game mechanics, would actually be pretty fire. And then they eventually did that, and I was like, oh hell yeah. So I was like super excited about Tale of Two Wastelands. But like, New Vegas scales so much better, you know, whenever you're going through Good Springs and, you know, Novak and Nipton and all that. It scales with the player, like, appropriately. Whereas, like, everything in Fallout 3 is like a bullet sponge. I think Rockstar makes you oh, gee, you gotta be kidding me. Download their launcher to play their games on Steam. I don't know if it was always been that way. I just don't like extra stuff to download. I don't blame you, because I have Mass Effect and Sims 4, and I have to download that stupid EA launcher. And then it always signs me out like every 3 like days or something. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I guess I'll deal with it, because I really do want that definitive edition. I haven't played San Andreas since like, I think before 2010. Because the last time I did play it was on the PlayStation 2. Omega Crybaby is crazy. Yeah, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, I think there is a way to bypass, I'm sure, only catches achievements, no track, but oh well. Yeah, I guess I'm not really super concerned about achievements on Mass Effect, or really just on PC in general. But you know, as you can see, I do mod my games, and well, it works for New Vegas. But I know for Knights of the Republic 2, you have to like go through a save editor to make achievements work. So I'm not sure if
Found the fuckers.
that applies to Mass Effect. I'm gonna mod Mass Effect anyways. With what? I don't know. I've not looked that much into modding Mass Effect. Mostly, I like to do a lot of, honestly, like cosmetic mods.
There's two madmen. I swear one was called Zach. What was it?
Although I guess this name doesn't really apply
The other one
to
was
New
called
Vegas, but
Magician.
that's also because there's like an actual thriving modding community for New Vegas. Yeah, I don't know if this is true, but I actually heard recently that people abandoned modding Fallout 3 because Tale of Two Wastelands came out. Also heard that people completely abandoned modding Oblivion because of it remastered, because it was just like such a hassle to make. Excuse me. I will be right back. Gotta use the bathroom. heard something about that too. Apparently Oblivion Remaster is hard to mod, I think because of Unreal Engine 5. You know what? I heard that exact same thing this week. I think that is the reason. Yeah, it is kind of crazy though that, like, you know, you'll get like possibly better performance, better graphics, you know, with these newer engines, but then it's harder to mod. So that's gotta be a huge pain in the ass. Mods are so fun. You know, what I was thinking about just right now is, like, there kind of seems to be this obsession, and I'm probably gonna make a video kind of covering this, but there seems to be like a major obsession with getting every franchise on screen. And I would say that wouldn't be a problem if there was like some level of adherence to the source material, because, you know, they did it with Star Wars. I mean, I know Star Wars originated as a movie, but I mean, that's like one of the biggest examples I can think of at the, you know, off the top of my head. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's always going to be. You know, because there was the 6 movies, and then there was Clone Wars, like, well, the good one, the 2003, 2005 series. And then, you know, they had the books and the games, but even with, like, gaming franchises, they seem to want to really have that push to have them, like, on TV or on movies. And, you know, that wouldn't be a problem if, like, you know, adherence to the source material, but also if, like, these directors and writers weren't so obsessed with, like, having it in their own, you know, their own vision. Especially, like, and that's what I hate about adaptations as well. Sometimes they can be good, and 2 that I can think of off the top of my head is, first of all, Full Metal Jacket was actually based on, I think it was a novel called The Short Timers by Gustav something. I can't remember his name. But it, I mean, that was obviously like an amazing adaptation. But it was funny though, because the guy who wrote the book, he didn't even like R. Lee Ermey. He thought he was just a pogue. And that ended up being a great adaptation. Also, I don't know, and I haven't read the original book. It's actually hard to find. But I don't know how the Fight Club novel was, but that was a great movie as well. Because you know, usually whenever you hear about like books and movies, like the book is better. But I mean, I think I've heard people say that those like were kind of the exceptions to that. But you know, nowadays that just kind of does not seem to be the case. Or even like whenever if it's like a adaptation of like a video game franchise or whatever. Because everything I've heard about that Fallout TV show, season 2 specifically, just makes me not want to watch it. Because it just seems like they kind of don't give a shit about New Vegas fans. True, they don't respect the lore. Chris Avellone hates what they did with the Fallout TV show. I don't, you know, given what I've heard, I really don't blame him. And I think I heard somebody mention that, but I didn't watch that interview. I think that was with TK's Mantis, if I'm not mistaken, where he like made a video about it. But yeah, Chris Avellone kind of seems to be like pretty blunt about Fallout nowadays. And I like that. Dude, I love Chris Avellone.
Still looking.
I mean, he literally wrote my top two favorite games of all time. But yeah, because, you know, you don't have, like, all these people like Henry Cavill, who's, like, a hardcore fucking nerd and cares about, like, adherence to source material, you know, in Hollywood, mostly. I mean, and it shouldn't even be the actors that are doing that. It should be the writers and the directors. Like, I felt pretty insulted by J.J. Abrams, who's just like a casual fan of Star Wars, just coming in there and like fucking trying to. And really, his vision was literally just repeating what the original trilogy did. Everybody was like, "Oh, well, they had to play it safe. Why not just write an original story?" Like, even down to like the imagery, it was just like a rehash. Like, why do we want to see something that's been done before? And that's like the whole problem with like modern day like movies in general. Everything, it either just like sucks or it's a bad remake or whatever. I mean, hell, TV shows were, in my opinion, outdoing movies for a while. Oh, and then another example I can think of is Shadowhunters, the novel series. Novel's amazing. I watched the TV show and it was like so drastically different from the novels. But I think Sandra Clara, the author, she was like, I don't think she likes it very much, but I think she just kind of was okay just, you know, taking her bag and from that adaptation and just staying quiet about it. Which is kind of respectable. But yeah, it's always these directors that just want to put their own spin on everything and for no reason. And nobody likes it. And nobody wants that. I mean, of course, if it's like a novel, it's people don't really read these days, so of course they're okay with it. But like, I think a video game like has, you know, more higher visibility. Heck, even comics do. But you know, and this is what really inspired the like one of the videos I want to make was I saw comments about the TV show. And this is the problem with casual fans and tourists. Well, I don't want to blame casual fans. You know, you kind of do need. Well, you don't always need casual fans, but it's tourists. And there's this one guy. I saw this Instagram comment. He was calling somebody out for like, oh, this fake made-up lore. And this is about the Fallout. This is a guy who was a fan of the Fallout TV show. I was like, fake made up lore. First of all, how would you know it's fake and made up? Because all you watched is the TV show. And I mean, I guess you can say I'm heavily relying on assumptions, but you know, judging from, I can't remember the comment verbatim. But it's like, how would you call yourself a lore expert whenever you just came in once it was on screen? You didn't play the video games. You know, you didn't do any of your research. You probably didn't even look up anything on the Fallout Wikipedia. So who are you to come? Like, it's kind of disrespectful too for you to just go and insult like existing fans of the franchise and act like you know better than them by saying they're making up lore. And you know, that's kind of, and the reason why I wanted to make a video about that is because like I noticed like pretty much kind of like similar elitist attitudes from like casual Star Wars fans who are like chilling out for the movies. Or I mean, they might not have been chilling, but they're like glazing it before it even came out. Of course, I was shitting on it before it came out, but I was right. They were wrong. Like, I knew it was going to be dog shit from the beginning. But it's like they're coming in here trying to tell me like, oh, it was never canon and those stories suck. They never even read them. Like, how would you know? You never even read them. And one thing I can say is like the earlier Star Wars novels, like the Bantam era, like the 90s novels, very hit and miss. I was honestly not like a big fan of a lot of them. But I think that the Del Rey ones were like pretty solid for the most part. But I know that because I've read through it. So it's like somebody coming up in your home and telling you like what to do. Like, you've been here 2 minutes. What are you talking about? And I mean, Star Wars is a little bit different because like it's more well known. It was on screen. It's like one of the top 4 grossing franchises of all time. You know, Fallout's a little different. It was, I mean, I feel like the earlier games were probably relegated to like a small hardcore fan base, and then once it became like a third-person shooter, and it was like more accessible and like more people were interested in it. And then it comes out with the TV show, and then you got a hell of a lot of tourists coming in. And I don't want to pretend like I'm some Fallout expert or anything. Like, I watch a lot of lore videos. I mean, I've only played Fallout 3 and well, I played Fallout 4. Obviously, I played New Vegas multiple times. But I don't want to proclaim like, oh, this is what Fallout should be. I never really like even say that. But I am like familiar with the lore. I've watched like lore videos on the older Fallout games. But I'm not gonna come up in here and tell people like, you know, oh, this is how Fallout should be, and you know, that's just. First of all, it's annoying. Second of all, it's like, I fucking hate tourists so much. Like Dean Domino says, tourists really need to step up the bar. Oh my, fuck you. Or whatever it was that he said, something like that.
I was wondering the wastes.
Increasing the standards, but that's just stupid, retarded casual fans. They've ruined everything. And tourists. People that don't give a shit about franchises and try to act like they're the lore arbiter of everything.
Can you hear me? Damn transceivers. Let me link the callers to the speaker in the tower, then. Yeah, there.
Ready. The both of us. I'll keep Dog locked in his cage. You just open the Sierra Madre.
What are you waiting for, Rubber Kitten? Strike up the band already. Careful when you do. You think the villa's bad now? You haven't seen anything yet.
Alright, I'm ready. Trigger the event.
Finally! Now, the gates will open, and so will the skies.
Hey, it ain't 4th of July yet. Who's this guy fighting? No, all my companions are up here. Motherfuckers throwing spears. At what? Alright, I gotta drink some more tea. Another thing that probably doesn't help is the fact that I have nicotine pouches in. Oh, what? Coach gets attacked backstage. Fight. UFC fighter manager. That is crazy. Dude, I miss Prime Connor. Pre-cocaine Connor was like one of the best things ever to witness. Ease. Keep throwing, you might hit me eventually. Dang, your aim sucks, bro. Thank you, Willow. almost done with this key. Dude, I don't know how people do this shit for 8 hours. I've been doing this for 3 hours and like my voice wants to give out if I don't have fluids. But then again, I guess they don't have nicotine pouches in the entire time they're spitting out.
Oh shit, here they come.
Yeah, I think the thing that gets me even more than the talking is like usually doing like I can handle on a normal day maybe doing like 3-4 hour streams. Sometimes I can go like 5 or even longer. Well, actually I did a 6-hour stream of Halo 3. We beat it all in one day. Even then I was like, fuck dude, I feel like I gotta get up and move or something. So I just sat there for, you know, a while. I went to the bathroom whenever I had to, but yeah, besides that, I was like, dude, I gotta get up before I fucking turn into a vegetable or something. Yeah, I'd much rather be like a content creator, like a guy that makes videos rather than do this shit. Or even like a podcaster, which I am, but you know, amateur level. We do it all. Your coach is an author. He's an author of a book. Best-selling book. We do it all. Yeah, I tried, well, I'm still gonna do like commentary videos, but I feel like I put probably a lot more effort into them than I should, just because, well, first of all, I like to get my thoughts out coherently, because whenever I start ranting, I jump off into like 10 different subtopics. For one. For two, I like to do my research. I try to like give a different perspective than other commentary channels, but I don't know, there's just a lot of commentary channels I like agree with, so it's just hard because I try not to repeat the exact same talking points. But it is harder whenever you like watch their stuff and then you agree with it and then you kind of just like naturally regurgitate it. So yeah, I try to do my research and always make sure I get the facts straight and then like freaking well, because I think one thing I try to prevent is, well, actually type comments. You know, you say like one minor thing wrong and all of a sudden you're getting like fact checked. Like the commenters work for Snopes. But yeah, that and like my last commentary video was kind of a bitch to edit. Because it took me probably like 6 or 8 hours to write the script and actually like 10 or 11 hours on a Sunday before I went to work to make the actual video, looking up screenshots and putting that in the video, and that was like not at all fun. I just want to be more like consistent. Because all of my friends are getting like, you know, 500, 1,000 subs, and I haven't uploaded shit in 5 months. But we are about to have this Tale of Two Wastelands playthrough. I aim to have the first episode out probably this week, ideally. fucking off. I keep forgetting I do not have force powers in this playthrough.
Found the fuckers.
Oh, fuck off and die, bro.
Split in half.
You know, and another thought I had, just like recently these past few months is, like, how much movies suck nowadays. I mean, I guess I don't want to say I'm not a fan of movies as a medium, but at least not modern day movies. I'm not trying to sound like a fucking hipster, but it's like nowadays we have like the budget, the effects. I mean, you still got like good actors around, but the problem is there's kind of, I mean, not to sound cheesy, but there's kind of like no soul to a lot of these movies. You know, we still have like, I don't know if they're still doing remakes, but we've been in that era for a while, or we were at least. But like nowadays we have like the technology to make good effects, but yet the movies suck. But, you know, like Star Wars Episode 5, they used a freaking shoe and a potato as asteroids. And in Predator, you know, like they didn't have the effects we have nowadays, but yet those are still like great movies. You know, I find myself going back and watching like a lot of 80s movies especially. Next one I'm gonna watch is Scarface.
One's a magician.
But yeah, even whenever it comes to like movies, I still watch like a lot of older stuff. I mean, honestly, I do prefer TV over movies in general, but I would say I'm really into crime dramas. And I actually did like that newest season of Dexter. It was better than it had any right to be. Or Dexter. Fucking go through it then. Yeah, who cares? What? Fuck? shit. Okay.
Hey!
Excuse me.
Yeah? Yeah? Come on!
Let me show you my sway.
Shotguns are so fun in this game. Oh, fuck off. Oh my god.
Let me show you my sway.
Okay, stealth skill. Heck did I get that? Yeah. Nah, I knew that was... I played this DLC like way too many times. I played it so many times I didn't like it at first, and then I started to like it. Now I'm not a fan of it because I try to do the completionist guide.
You inside. Can you hear me? Power's fluctuating. Emergency power. Oh, you are in. Good. Thought that might be the end of you. Unfortunately, your friends also found their way here. Not unconscious, just like you. Wondering what happened? You were hit by casino security. Detects anything foreign, radioactive. It subdues the visitor, moves them. This is the past you're walking through. Few have ever seen it. No one else ever will. I worked hard to get here. It'll give me what I need before I leave. And it'll always... Now, look for a way to make this go. Mind, it's got guests.
Don't fight the holograms.
Use a hand over here.
There you go.
Parking will be simple.
Alright, time to gamble. Yeah, that thing I did not do while I was in Vegas.
Damn recordings.
That
Dead
everybody gets
echoes
on to
in
me
the
about.
frequencies. Casino security is shutting down.
You were in Vegas and you didn't gamble?
Programs in the back casino.
There for a rave, kind of.
Maybe something can help you now security's shut down. After you're done.
Besides, I wouldn't like just throwing $300 down the toilet anyways. I actually suck at gambling. The only thing I've ever made money off of in my life was Tesla stocks. My dipshit brothers convinced me to sell all of them during the pandemic, and well, let's just say I did the numbers, and if I didn't sell, I would have had over 100 grand. Or if I didn't sell when I did, if I would have waited, I would have had over 100 grand. But such is life. Granted, taxes on that would have been a bitch, but still. A nice chunk of change. And then their like response to that, whenever I was like, I don't remember if I told them, but I would have had 100 grand. They were like, "Oh, I don't know anything about stocks." Like, then why the fuck are you telling me, like, trying to pressure me to sell my shit? Fucking morons, bro. Hey. What? Oh, fuck off. Up, down. Hey. Well, this is going splendidly. For the love of God, please tell me I have a luck of 7 of still not working. Okay. Bust. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna try to gamble my entire hand here. I might do something off stream, but do several more hands. Why not? Shit. Full achievement. I keep having to look down at the freaking the controls because I'm not used to doing this on PC. At least Xbox is so simple. You just I already got used to it. I mean, like, I'm used to the keyboard and mouse thing, but not this part. Fuck you, dude. Rigged ass hands. Oh, perfect. Oh, that was rigged. $9.11, 11 plus 6. I guess we'll. Oh fuck! I did not. I didn't mean to hit. Lucky 7. Maybe we can split. That is perfect. 18. Probably gonna lose his hand. Whenever I think I'm gonna lose, I win. Whenever I think I'm gonna win, I lose. Great odds. Alright. Fuck, I knew I should have doubled down. 14 plus 5 is 19, and we're gonna stay at that. $18, yeah. Okay. Usually my rules stay at 18. Yeah, and that kind of screwed me over right there as I said that. 14. Yeah, that's great. Great. I once tried playing this with the luck of 6. It did not go very well. Oh, fuck off. Double down. is that not 18? Oh. Oh, wait, I doubled down. I guess I was gonna lose that hand either way. 12. Oh. Plus 3 is 15 plus 6. 21. $16. Yeah, I guess we'll play to 1,000 chips, provided I get there. 17 plus 4 is 21. Split. Oh. 14. I keep hitting the wrong fucking buttons for this. Yeah, of course, I increase my bet and I lose the first one. Today. Bullshit. 19. I'm going to stay there. Oh, damn. It was an ace. Oh, never mind. The right call. Don't do that often. 17. 20. Break even. Oh. Eight, 9. 13. 19, I think. Stay. Lit. Vision. Bullshit. Yeah, I was a field dealer. 3 plus 5 is 8. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. Still. Double down. Oops. Alright, yeah. Done with that for now. Well, it's ever worth playing. I never won big. Maybe max luck would make it worthwhile. You know, I heard that's probably like the worst route to go. I have not had good luck with those, even with the luck of 7. Yeah, usually it's just blackjack and the roulette for me. them. We'll be right back. Oh, excuse me. Now on to more fun things. Gotta check something right quick.
Casino's woken up, paying attention to us. Good. Wondering what happened to your team? Looks like they got moved to other floors. Interesting. Maybe that's why... Oh, yeah. Perhaps the casino recognized specific guests, or guests with a voice or look close enough for them to be assigned to that floor. We'll see. Had hoped with the power restored, the systems would fully awaken. Especially the sound archives. But no. Your teammates' callers on each floor are interfering with the systems. It's the white noise filters embedded in their construction. They're blocking the casino speakers, the music. You'll need to recalibrate or destroy each caller. To do that, you need to get close, reset the signal, or blow their heads off. I'll leave the choice up to you. My preference? End them now. They're of no
Going to make Casino burn.
Hurry up and deal with the FEV reject. He's of no use to us.
Make Casino burn. No more being.
to protect you. The reason I have to take control is listen to me.
Should change the sign from Gomorrah to gonorrhea.
If I never have to hear that beep again, it'll be too soon. But I know I'm gonna have to play this on my Tale of Two Wastelands playthrough. And as of right this moment, I am not looking forward to that. Hey. Oh, shit. Fuck off. Alright, I think we're gonna handle dog and then call it a day. For a night. I feel like there's a skill book in here. Go away. Got some more brewer money. That's such great news. Oh, thank God it was the first option I chose.
Friend that Nuka-Cola is 3 times as likely to give you diabetes than smoking will give you lung cancer.
That idiot's opened the gas valves. A single spark, or he sets off his car. Us, along with him. Shut off the gas valves or that idiot'll kill us all.
He wakes up in cage, hungry. Dog wants to protect you. Always wanted to protect you. The reason I have to take control is... Master set me free. Dog needs to listen to me. If you do this, we both...
You know Randall. He gave me a contract.
Fuck me, dude.
Turn off the gas valves or that idiot'll kill us all.
Listening to me. Wakes up in cage. Wants to protect you. Always wanted to protect you. The reason I have to take control is... Master. Master said...
He doesn't know it's Chronicler.
Protect you. Always wanted to protect you. The reason I have to take control... You? Master. No, not Master. Dog remembers you. Kind to Dog. Dog can't do this. Yes, he can. You caused this. Coddled him. Protected him. Now I'm going to have to take control from... You. You need to go. Run. Dog is going to burn Voice. Burn Voice out. Burn it away.
Dog, if you do this, you'll kill yourself.
Dog is tired of Voice inside. Tired of being in another cage. Again. Try to... kill this human, Dog. Kill them. If this casino is destroyed, good. It'll kill the old man, too. The one who... shouts at Dog. The Voice shouts. And to stop the Voice, Dog needs to burn it out.
That voice doesn't control you.
Dog tried to shut it out. Tried to hurt self enough to make it... Quiet. Shh, Dog. Let me handle this. I'll let you feed on this human when we're done.
Dog, Master's here now. Master, you stop it. Please.
Master? Master, Dog hoped you would come. Voice is going. To stop you? You think your pull is stronger than mine? No. No, I've minded Dog. Protected him far longer than you ever have. He won't listen to you. If Master sent you, Dog is listening.
Imagine the voice not as a voice, but as water. Look at the voice now. Please.
Dog can see the Voice. Looks just like Dog. And Dog looks just like me. You've hurt yourself. Inside. Do you see now? See? In the water. Dog understands now. Dog knows what happened.
Into the water. Into yourself.
If Dog goes into the water, Dog can't help if Master gets mad. You were nice to Dog. Dog wants to help. He's right. If you merge us, then we, or whatever we become, we can't help you when you reach whatever's at the Sierra Madre's end. And Dog doesn't want to unremember you, may forget you. We will forget almost all that has happened here. You'll be alone, at the old man's mercy. Like Dog. Like me.
I don't want you or anyone's keep in mind. More responsibility for me.
You were there all the time. All the time. You were there. And so close. Together.
You alright?
Who are you? What is this place?
That is a long story.
I feel as if I've woken up. I don't know you, yet I feel like I do, and a feeling of gratitude. Forgive me, I'm wounded. This chain, this bear trap on my arm. How did I even get this far with these wounds? The pain is excruciating. I need to rest for a moment.
Alright, well, you go do that. I got shit to do.
Thank you for whatever you have done. I will remain here. Need to get my strength back.
I have access to all the good perks. Fucking kid. Let's see exact one. All right, we are out of here. So yeah, thanks Ellen for tuning in. Thanks Smooth Rivers. We should have that first Fallout Tale of Two Wasteland go. Ideally, this is mostly done anyway. Yeah, you guys, y'all take care now.